Today, I'm going to talk about how I'm currently actively trying to grow closer to God. Not just for wealth or for possessions, but to genuinely know Him, all right? And I'm just going to say this right now. If you have any other reason that you're trying to grow closer to God, you got to fix the reason. Any other reason than trying to know Him, right? Trying to become more like Jesus and all of these things, all right? Then you got to fix it, period. Because it's not really how it works. If you, like the prodigal son, that story, if you don't know it, then you're kind of not going to understand what I'm saying. But he left, he was, what was he, a slave or something with the pigs? He couldn't even eat the pigs and he was hungry. He came back to his dad, and his dad welcomed him. And in that story, the dad is God, all right? And if you go just for what he has, you're still going to get some, but eventually it's going to like fizzle out, you know what I mean? You have to know the dad, because if you go back for the person that the dad is, then you're going to get the items regardless, right? So what I'm trying to say here, I know I'm kind of going a bit all over the place, but what I'm trying to say is you can go to God if you just want resources or whatever, because you'll get some. But if you try to get closer to God, then you will get them regardless, and you will become close with the thing, the person, the whatever that created our entire universe, right? So just keep that in mind. So now that you understand why you want to go closer to God instead of trying to get stuff from God, I'm going to go into the things that I'm doing, all right? So, number one, I'm just going to grab it. You know exactly what this is. So, read the Bible, read the Word. Don't just read it like a story. Read it like because it's a high-level book, all right? In all honesty, it's hard to read, it's hard to comprehend. It's kind of difficult to, I don't know, maybe read between the lines or like infer what God is trying to tell us, but it's always there, all right? You just have to find it. So, that said, what else do I do? Pray, all right? I pray as much as I can. Why? Because I want to glorify God, all right? Because if I glorify Him, then in a sense I'm growing closer to Him, all right? Number 3, there's this thing that I came up with. It might not be original, but I just started doing it. I've never heard it before, like from anywhere else. Not saying that I created it, but it's called Goditudes, all right? Sounds weird. It's just gratitudes, but instead of just being thankful for your jacket because it makes you less cold, all of them are about God, all right? I've shifted from gratitudes to Goditudes. So this morning, I write Goditudes right before I record the video, and I don't quite remember what I put this morning, but it was like, I'm thankful for the Lord, for He has, and He has, and He has, and He has, and He has. All right? So it really just is that simple. I'm thankful for the Lord, for He has done this in my life, for He has given me this person, for He has created whatever, right? So just give it a try. It'll make you a little bit more grateful for God, which immediately a good thing. And what else am I doing to grow closer to God? Well, I'm cutting out my sin, right? I'm not lusting. And lust is like the hardest sin for men, at least, from what I've heard, because it's a constant battle. Constant, because the flesh always wants to like reproduce and stuff, but it's never really gonna go away. There's this phrase that I always repeat to myself: it's only going to get harder. All right? It's not going to get any easier. Like, those two mean the same thing, and I repeat either of those. Either when I'm running, when I'm in the, like, when I'm going to take a cold shower, or when I'm just doing something that sucks. All right? It's only going to get harder. So just keep going right now. All right? Like when I'm on a run and my legs hurt so bad and I don't want to keep going, it's only going to get worse. So why not stick around for this moment? And another thing on that topic, it's not really related to the video, but it will help you. So I'll give this example. I was doing a plank for cross country, right? We were doing these ab things, and I was really getting tired at the end of it. It was getting hard, right? So what do? I just gave up. And then he blew the whistle right after I did. So that gave me the thought, it's like, if I just push 1 second longer, he'll blow the whistle. If I just push a little bit longer, he'll blow the whistle. And you have to recycle that thought, all right? You have to make it as easy as possible on yourself. If I just take one more step on this run, my legs will stop hurting, right? It's very simple things. Very simple things. You just have to break it down, all right? So that's pretty much all I got. Like I said, number 1, read the Bible. Number 2, pray. Number 3, Goditudes. And then number 4 was cut out the junk. Stop sinning. Because sin is just actively walking away from God. Like growing further away from God. So I've got one more thing. It's not exactly related to God, but it's very close. So, purity, like just the word, all right? What purity is you're not like an unclean individual. You don't sin. You don't do these bad things, right? If you're a pure person, then you're a good person, almost definitely. So just know that the purest human there ever was endured the most suffering, right? And we all know his name. So just think about it this way. Maybe suffering makes you pure. Maybe purity is the act of going through suffering. So just keep that in your mind. He who was the most pure suffered the most as well. So that's all I got for today, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.